work. Well, got to work like a half hour ago. And my first appointment was a no-show. Which, yes, not happy about. But it gave me a little time to film. So, that's the silver lining. I'm going to go over what I've been watching on TV and YouTube. I'm going to do what I've been reading soon. And I'm also going to try to do what I usually do at the beginning of each month is like what's Entertainment Weekly's, what's coming out for the month. And I'm sure you guys all know already that the new season of Ozark just dropped. So I'll be binging that soon, and I'll be sad to see it go, but it is what it is. Alright, so when I first started watching The Girl from Plainville, it said that there was only like 6 episodes, so I thought that was like the whole season, but it turns out that that was just how many episodes were out already. So I think it was coming out week to week on Hulu and probably some other network too, I don't know. So, pretty sure it's finished. I kind of got distracted through the last few episodes, but it seems like they were both really like mentally ill, and they were both romanticizing like his ideations. So I mean, obviously, yes, she was wrong, like, for pushing him, but the way that the show made it seem was that she was like delusional, and she thought that's what he wanted. And also, I do think there was some level of delusion because she was like in love with these tragic romances like The Fault in Our Stars, and I don't know, I think that she was just really out of touch with reality and the permanent nature of what her boyfriend wanted or said he wanted. Criminally, I don't understand, like, is it it should be criminal to bully and stuff, but is it in her hands? I don't know. Anyways, okay. We finished up Snowfall, which I will say, this was my least favorite season of Snowfall so far. But you know, you'll have that, like, if you watch 7 seasons of something, you're gonna be like, I didn't really like season 3, or I didn't really like season 4. So, you know, it's whatever. I think it got a little out there, you know, with the tigers and like the water fountain with drugs in it. I don't know. Okay. I did put on The Silk Road on Hulu, but every time I put it on, I fell asleep, or I just like wasn't paying attention. But I had already read the book. The book is called American Kingpin, and I think when I read the book, I didn't know they were gonna make a movie, and I didn't know they were gonna name it, because I figured if they did make the movie, it would be called American Kingpin. But they called it The Silk Road, which is, so the story is about, true story, about a college kid, like a young college kid, that pretty much invented the first platform where you could buy your illegal substances on the dark web online. And he called that platform The Silk Road. So that's why they called the movie The Silk Road. It did have a few actors I recognized in it, and I'm sure it's good. I just wasn't in the, well, I've been going through, what I've been going through, and I just couldn't like focus, but I'll probably give it another shot. So that, and then, so on YouTube, I've just been binging like my ASMR as usual. If you don't watch ASMR, it's ASMR Cat Eyes 8164. She's so tingly. She's so tingly. She does anything from like her jewelry. She'll show you like her new earrings. She does all that. If you go way back, because she's been doing this for like maybe 6 years, I don't know. If you go way back, she's got story times, and she used to be a social worker, so she's got some story times from that. She does some like fish fry Fridays, get ready with me's. She has like freaky lipstick Fridays or something like that too. She's got like a lot of different content. She has some good magazine flip throughs. I go through periods where like I want all of my ASMR to be like, the view of like this view where I'm just seeing their hands. So she's got some like that, like where she's showing you like all of her rings, and she tells you where she got them. So that's a good one for true crime on YouTube. I've been watching 10 to Life, and she does a lot of like current coverage, so that's where I get my news. On YouTube, that's where I follow like there's like some missing kids ones. There was one that just happened in Wisconsin. Actually, it wasn't even missing. It was homicide. And that culprit is still on the loose. Oh, somebody just got to work. So her, and then have you guys been following the Johnny Depp Amber Heard stuff? Because I have, and I'm on Johnny's side here. I think most people are. She seems, now I'm not denying that Johnny was toxic and Johnny was feeding this, but I do think that Johnny was more reactive. And the thing with being reactive is you can look like the bad guy. And it's something that like somebody with like a personality disorder will just push, and then you react, and then all they do is highlight how you reacted. So I do think that's mostly what's going on here. So I've been watching like all my perfume hauls because I'm a frag head, which is like a fragrance head. And one of my favorites is the Scented. She's good. And then I also watch the Santa Maria. And she does, I love her channel because she does candles and perfume. So she does perfume reviews, candle reviews, candle hauls, and I'm into both. Although like now all these crunchy mamas are coming out and saying like stop burning candles because they're toxic, and I'm like, well, yeah, probably, but I'm not ready to give up candles. I've been burning them my whole life, and like it's my special interest. So, and I'm a sensory seeker, so I'm a sensory avoidant person, which means there's some things I have to like completely avoid, and then there's some senses that I have to like seek out, and smelling like good smelling things calms me. So I don't know, it's kind of like a toss-up. It's like, here's the other thing. Now this is a total tangent, but be educated, fine. But if somebody posts like their favorite body spray and you go in on them about how toxic it is, and then I see you like on Snapchat eating like dumping a gallon of sugar into your coffee or something, and I'm like, just pick your poison, you know. Just don't act like this. Like, just because we poison ourselves in different ways, you know. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But there's also a new 2020 coming out. I think it's already out. My fiance just tagged me in it, so I watched like the little preview, and it looks like it's gonna be really sad. Like, I don't know if I can handle it, but I think something happened to a little girl, and they hauled in I think it was 12 at the time, a 12-year-old boy without his parents, and like made him confess. And if you listen to parts of the interview when they're asking him questions, they're like, well, did you do it? And he'll be like, yes, no. Like, he's really confused, you know? So, no lawyer, no parent. Like, that should not be a confession, you know? A lot of times when you ask kids, this applies to like other things too, but if you ask kids over and over again if something happened, they start to believe it did, and they start to tell you what you want to hear to end the questioning. I mean, this can even happen with adults, so of course it can happen with a kid. So I'm a little like hesitant. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm a little hesitant, and it scares me that this kind of manipulation is a thing. I think that some states are actually like getting rid of certain types of this kind of tactic, you know, this kind of like lying to you to get you to tell the truth, or I don't know. So I'll be watching that. And what else is coming out? Netflix has really been letting me down lately. I have not. If you have a good Netflix recommendation, give it to me. But I feel like if I didn't get Netflix for free with my phone plan, because I have T-Mobile, I'd probably cancel it. I have not been watching much on Netflix. My son, the baby, watches a lot of like kid shows, so that's nice. But I don't know what the last thing. And Ozark is on Netflix. Better Call Saul, I caught up to that using Netflix. So I mean, yeah, but they're not really bringing the heat. There is a guy on YouTube